everyone, it's Alessandra Harris, and I'm enjoying the beautiful summer weather in San Jose, California. I wanted to come on here and give everyone an update. Sorry for the absence in my videos recently, but I have two really important things to tell everyone. So, the first thing is one of the reasons I've been on somewhat of a hiatus is that I was taking classes at Santa Clara University, and I just earned my graduate certificate in restorative justice and chaplaincy. So, especially the last spring quarter, I was taking two graduate classes, which was really kicking my butt, and I'm so glad that I'm finished with that. For people who've read my book, In the Shadow of Freedom, The Enduring Call for Racial Justice, I do have a whole chapter, my last chapter, that talks about restorative justice, reparations, repair, and for people who are interested, I'm going to actually be updating my website with a whole tab on restorative justice when I get a chance. So, I finished my graduate certificate and I'm excited about it, and I hope to be doing some volunteering in our local women's jail soon and getting my feet wet with putting into practice what I've been learning for the past 2.5 years. So, the second thing I wanted to tell everyone was I just received the news last week that my book, In the Shadow of Freedom, won first place at the Catholic Media Association Awards for the category of Religion in the Public Square. So, when I received that news, I was like so happy, so excited, because for anyone who's written a book or really written anything, it feels really amazing to feel validated and to have your work appreciated. When I started writing the book, it was my first nonfiction book that I had ever written. I had written the 3 novels with Read It Up Publishing, but when I had Orbis Books accept my proposal and started writing it, I was having super imposter syndrome, which I think is a lot more common than a lot of people think. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, Orbis Books is this amazing publisher, and they have all these PhDs and theologians, and I just want to do justice since they're taking my book on. So to have it recognized just feels like a gift from the Holy Spirit, because the book really was Holy Spirit inspired. I remember it was just like this project that I kept wanting to work on and I kept feeling called to work on. And then when I finally took the steps and started working on it, it turned out to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was, emotionally and spiritually. Just writing about these stories of people who had suffered, African American people who had suffered so much under slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, under the drug war, the war on drugs, people who are incarcerated. It was just very challenging, and to kind of be like, where is God in all of this suffering? So I just feel like it was Holy Spirit inspired, and awards just mean that people read your book and liked it. But for me, it's kind of like, okay, God's saying, yes, I'm happy with the product that you finished. So I hope to be bringing you more interviews with authors, more content about the Black Catholic experience, more talking about restorative justice, more talking about just the usual content that I have. But I did want to ask everyone here to do me a favor, and if you have something in particular you'd like me to explore in my YouTube videos, you can drop that in the chat, or you could always go to my website and go to the Contact Me page and send me a note. So I hope everyone's enjoying summer. I know that there's a lot going on right now in the world. I know that there's a lot of suffering happening right now. I know that there's a lot of frustration, especially when it comes to immigration and the terrible ICE raids that have been happening across the country. It's one of the connections that I remember when I was watching Ava DuVernay's 13th, which I believe came out in 2016, but became really popular in 2020 with the George Floyd and racial justice reckoning that happened. And I remember in the documentary that was primarily about the African American experience in mass incarceration that she was saying the next thing to watch out for is immigration detention, because that's where they're really going to be putting their focus. And with the bill that just passed, it is a little bit, not a little bit, but very concerning that ICE is going to be having a bigger budget than a lot of militaries in the world around the globe. So definitely something that I'm going to also be exploring in my writing and in my and here on my YouTube. One other thing I wanted to say that was also very cool to learn is that National Catholic Reporter at the Catholic Media Association Awards also won first place with me and two other National Catholic Reporter writers for racial justice writing. I believe it specifically said Black issues on the award category. But just again, being recognized for my writing. I've been writing. My first novel came out in 2016. I did receive an Indie Today Award for Best Thriller for Last Place Scene in 2022. So that was a really great experience as well. But just after founding Black Catholic Messenger in 2020 and contributing to a lot of the Catholic publications, it does kind of feel like just a full circle being recognized for my work. So now that I'm done with my graduate certificate program, I hope to write more. Like I said, hope to make more videos and hope to really get to know everyone who's a subscriber better through you guys liking and commenting and just letting me know what kind of content you'd like to see from me. So, like I said, I hope everyone's enjoying summer, and I will see you all next time.